sale, but you never find that certain person.
Yeah.
They're hard to sell.
Yeah.
Everybody loves them. But they're hard to sell. You know, I thought I'd run to see out the track.
Never heard of out there, does it?
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody said fine and dandy. Not doing too awful bad here in old Kentucky. It is a very nice day outside today. It is about 70 degrees and very nice. A little windy, but nice. The birds are out there chirping. You probably hear them. It is 5 minutes after 5 today, guys. But we got a couple things to do, guys, today. One thing I need to do is I need to check a couple batteries. I went to the flea market today and I bought a few things. Bought a couple 12-volt batteries. I don't know if they're any good. I think one of them's bad because it's bulging. I only give a couple bucks for them. So if they're bad, they're bad. You know, you just never know. Sometimes you get lucky, though, and get a good one. And if you get it cheap like that, it's pretty nice. But, yeah, we'll test. I need to see if those are charged. And also, I'll put in this video, there was a guy down there selling beautiful, beautiful bicycles back from the 60s and 70s. There was one, it was a 26-inch Murray with a 3-speed shifter. I'll post a picture here. Beautiful bike. I wish I had the $400 he was asking for it, because I sure bought it if I had the extra $400. But I got talking to him, and he said, you know, everybody loves those bikes and everything, but nobody wants to pay him what they're worth. And, you know, they are expensive. He had a couple Stingrays there that he was wanting about $600 for, and I think that's pretty cheap. But like I said, I got a little clip I'll put in here, and I got a picture of the one that I wanted. I'll put that in there if anybody's interested. One day I will get me another old banana seat bike, and I just don't want to pay that kind of price. I'd rather kind of find one kind of rough if I possibly can, which it's like finding a needle in a haystack, and fix it up myself. But what we're going to do, guys, I need to set this camera down here, let you guys watch that video real quick right here. I'll put it in about the bicycles, and while you're doing that, I'll be getting a battery charger so we can charge up, see if these batteries are going to take charge. So what did you guys think about those? There was some beautiful bikes there, wasn't there? So this one, guys, like I was just saying, this one has a bulge in it, and usually that tells you that, you know, it's bad. I didn't notice that when I bought it. And then this one, it's fine. It's nice and flat, so hopefully it'll work. If I get one of them working, it'd be worth the $2 I paid for them. So that's what I want to do. I was just going to check real quick. I got a few things we need to test. We got to test some bulbs too. So some radio tubes. Let's see. Let's try that bulge one first. See if it'll take charge. If it's going to take charge, this little green light will come on my charger and it'll start flashing. And if not, it'll either turn red or it won't come on at all. Let's see. Usually gotta give it a second. Like I was thinking, guys, I think it was bad. It's on 12 volts. Yeah. So that battery is no good. That's what I was thinking. So hopefully this other one is good. Let's see. And it is good, so it will take a charge. So I got a battery for $2. Can't beat that. Alrighty, I'll set that aside. Let that be charging. It's a slow charge, so it'll take it a while. Alrighty, guys. Now I want to show you guys this little thing. This was made in 1924. Let me zoom it in. There we go. It was made in 1924. It's got a neat little box, and it actually locks up. It's got a little key. It locks up. When I first seen this, I thought it was a radio, and so I was looking at a couple radios at the time, so I really wasn't paying much attention to this, and I just took a glance at it, and I just took it as it was one of them, like a crystal radio or something with the box and stuff. But what it really is, it's a piece of telephone equipment, and it is a Peerless Switch Dial Testing Set T-2002, and it came with the little chart that tells what you can do with it. And I guess it was made to test radio equipment back in the day. It has this little gauge here, which is pretty neat, and got a bunch of knobs. Like I said, I just glanced at it when I was making the deal with the person for both radios, and he didn't correct me. I don't know. I'm sure he knew this wasn't a radio, but I don't know what I'll do with it. It is pretty cool looking, and you know, it's neat and everything, but I'm not, I like telephones, but I'm not into, that's not what I collect. So I'm sure there's people out there that, you know, collects telephones like I collect radios, would absolutely love this and appreciate it. And I mean, I appreciate the history of it, and it's still been here, but I have no idea what a person could even do with it. It says something about measuring loops and stuff like that. As I got it set here, it's upside down. It actually goes that way, which all these little round pieces of copper are taps. A person can use probably some of these parts and make a cool crystal set. It's got these little switches here, these on and off switches, and I mean, you could probably take one of these out and use it for a capacitor, or not a capacitor, but to change stations with a crystal set. But I don't even know if you could do that. So now it had all this, and then on the bottom it had a place to put batteries. It's got a little thing here that comes apart and does batteries. So pretty neat. Now this is for sale if anybody's out there, like I said, that collect telephones and telephone equipment. This is for sale. They're going for, on eBay, I've seen for anywhere from $150 to $300. This one here, I'll sell it for $50, but you gotta pay shipping. So it was made in 1929 in Philadelphia. So it's a really, like I said, it's really neat, but just ain't my cup of tea, you know what I mean? What I would do, if I keep it, I'm taking this out and I'm going to put it up somewhere safe, and I'll just use the box, because the box is really neat and it locks up. It'd be a good little lock box, and it's even, like I said, it's got this little place here it comes out, so it's even got like a little hidden, and it's even on hinges. I'll show you, might as well, huh? We'll take the screws out. It has 4 9-volt batteries from, I think, back in whenever they first started making 9-volt batteries. They're pretty old and crusty. It is 2 copper bolts hold it. And here you go. Open her up. It has a couple pieces of Formica, or I don't know really what these little pieces of hard boards are. It's not wood, it's some kind of hardened cardboard or something. It may be Bakelite, I don't know. But here's them batteries, guys, I was telling you about. If things are pretty old, there's 4 of them, and it's attached to a resistor here. The resistor is purple, gray, red, silver. I don't have my cheat sheet. I don't know what the resistance is of that. But they just put a little copper strip here. That's where you get connection. It just goes up against that. And it grounds down here. Pretty neat. I like that little hideaway box. So, and that couldn't have been the batteries it came with, because they had to roll some paper here and tape it and make it fit. So pretty neat. A little piece of, you can put another little piece of wood in there to take up the extra space. So it should probably had a pretty big battery when it came from the factory. We'll get it all put back together. But I wish, like I said, I need to pay more attention. I just thought it was just one of them radios, crystal set radios, what I thought. To tell you the truth, I don't know what I was thinking. But hopefully I'll find a home for it. Get that screw back in real quick, and we'll get to our next thing. Alrighty guys, this is what we're going to be working on today. This is a 1920s 5-tube radio. You could either use a horn or earphones. I think it's a little bit newer. It's probably about 1928 or 1929, because by this time they had got rid of the C voltage. So I'd say it's about 1928, 29, right in there. Everything, it is complete. The box needs some attention. It needs, at least the top does. The top needs stripped and sanded and restained and clear coated. We may get by with the sides. I don't know. It looks like down here on the edges are pretty rough too, so it probably just needs all stripped and restored. So we'll get on that someday. It looks like somebody set their liquor bottles or something here on the top. Don't know really what that is. Now, I've been looking online. Like I was saying, I have been looking online for tubes for this 1920s. This one I think is only, this is probably a later model too. I don't believe this has C. I'm not for sure. But yeah, I have been looking online for tubes for this radio here. And I can't tell if this has C voltage or not. Let me see, guys. Let's see here. There's the high voltage. This is the ground. Okay, so this one only had, this is a later model too. It didn't have the C voltage either. Which this one needs some coil repair. This always, I had it fixed, but it keeps slipping down. Both of these are pretty bad shape. They need redone. And this one, that's what it's supposed to look like. It's like that. So this one is pretty much just like this one. Just different company. And I had been looking for the tubes for this. The tubes are the UX-201A, which is a trio tube. And I think it also takes a 6CN7 or a 6CUS. I'm not for sure. It may be all 5 of the UX-201A triodes. I haven't messed with too many of these. I've been really wanting to get one of these in my collection working, and because it would kind of make things complete, because I'm trying to get a radio for each decade, and then as I go, you know, if I find one better, kind of switch them out and find a place where I can start selling some and keeping what I, you know what I mean, and keep my favorites. but this one was my first one, and like I said, it came with no tubes. The one that I bought today, it does have the tubes, but I don't know if they're any good. So that's what we're getting ready to do. We're going to check that. We're going to check the tubes in it, and we're going to try to check the transformers. The transformers in the top set here, this one here, these transformers are good. But I don't know anything about this one here. And I've already noticed one thing that kind of concerns me. One of the coils has been disattached. So we're going to have to see what's going on with that. Let me turn it. I got to move this a lot because this cabinet will go all the way back. And there's what the inside looks like, guys. Bring you all over so you can see. All right, there's what the inside looks like. We have like I said, we have all 5 tubes, but for some reason they've got this coil disattached. It's not attached to the tuning capacitor. And also there was this is kind of worrisome too. They had wire hooked up to everything, and they used telephone wire. So I'm a little worried what kind of voltages someone may have put through it. So I'm a little concerned on checking these tubes, guys, to tell you the truth. I hope they're good, because online these are going anywhere from $40 to $100 a piece. And I don't know if they're worth that, but that's what they're asking. This is an RCA tube here, and a couple of these got like these little fancy R's. This one and this one, I don't know what that's an OTA little sticker, and this one doesn't have a emblem. Let me get you guys up on Sky Vision, and we'll start checking these tubes. Alrighty, guys, we're just going to check it with the O-tube checker here. Hopefully everything's going to be good. Let's see if I can get that checker up closer so you guys can see it too. Hear the helicopter coming in for the hospital. I don't know if y'all can see that up there or not like that. Yeah, you can see. Okay, good deal. Alright, we'll start with this RCA. Here's what it looks like, guys. They just look like light bulbs. This says a UX412A or UX. Let's see. Yep, that was good. Good deal. All right. At least we're off to a good start. That was good. Let's go to the next one. That was not good. Wait a minute. What's that doing? Is that coming on? I can't tell if it's coming on or not. I think this one's dead, guys. Wait a minute, no it ain't. Oh gosh, that's good. Thank goodness. That scared me for a minute. At least the filaments are good. Alright, the filaments are good in this one. Next one. This is a Philco. Huh. This Philco on it. That one's good. Filaments are good in that one. Oh, 3 out of 5. Next one. Uh-oh. There we go. She's good. Good deal. Oh, we got one more, guys. One more tube to check. And it's good. I am so relieved, guys. At least the filaments are. I was worried about that. Okay. I've got a working set of tubes here. So all the tubes are good. That is awesome because I paid more for this radio than I have paid for any of them. I paid $50 for this one. So, but I knew if these tubes worked, it would pay for itself because I was going to order one at a time off the internet. And I would have had, what, about $500 in tubes? So, I got my money back out of this. I'm very happy. I lost my shorts on that other thing I just showed you all. And I really wish I would have paid attention. I don't know why I thought that was a dag-blame radio. Paid $30 for that, by the way, guys. And it's killing me. It's killing me. Let me tell you, it's killing me. It's got a cool box. That's what I kind of keep telling myself. The box is cool. It locks. It's got a key. Oh, gosh. Alright, guys. I think that's as far as I'm going to go with this right now. I'm just so tickled to death that the tubes, the filaments are good and everything. I am concerned on why this coil has been taken out. I checked it. I'll check it with you guys. It has continuity. So I don't know why someone has unsoldered it. But we'll turn the continuity on here. We'll hook it up here. I don't know if you can hear me. Hold it up to your ears. So it's not open. I don't know why they have it unhooked. The rest of them are still soldered in place. Oh, and also, I guess I should tell you what kind of radio it is, huh, guys? Forgot about that. This is a Freshman Masterpiece. Came out of New York City. And that's just the serial number on it. The serial number, I don't guess it matters. But the serial number is A64678. and it's pretty clean inside. Like the case has took a beating. This part of the board over here is bent. It's not square, so there's a little gap here. So we're probably gonna have to deal with that somehow. Look, they didn't really make this box. I would thought back then they would have made dovetail joints or whatever, but this box was pretty much just threw together. It looks like in a hurry. It's like they just butted up some boards and nailed them. It's basically what you got here. And with as fancy as these coils, I love that purple. It reminds me of like a king, you know what I mean? A royal king or something, a queen. Beautiful purple. But yeah, I was expecting a little bit more craftsmanship out of the box. But it is what it is. I think this would be just as pretty setting out. This whole thing just sitting on, you know, on the counter by itself and not have the box. That's me. Well, alright guys. Like I said just a few minutes ago, it is Friday. And I hope everybody is doing well. Everybody's safe. No crazy stuff happening in your lives. And if so, I'm always praying for you guys. Always saying a little prayer. And I hope everybody's well. And I want you guys to have a great weekend. I'll probably be making more videos on this probably tomorrow. I'm going to get a little rest. I'm a little bit tired from the week. Get a little nap here and there and some shut-eye. And we'll tear it. We'll take it out. We need to check the transformers. And just go from there. And go ahead and power it up. Like I was saying earlier, this don't have the C voltage. So it's pretty standard. Just plugging it up, you need your B plus, your high voltage, and your A minus for your filaments, and a ground and antenna. And she should play if she's going to play. But I have a feeling, just have a feeling, it's not going to be that easy. But that's one of the things I love about these old radios. Alrighty, I do like these little pins in these hinges. Kind of got little round places on them. Alrighty guys, until next time, I will see you right here, Redneck Ways. Bye guys.